This is the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. It marks Rolls-Royce's first foray into the SUV market. Check out this electric tow hitch that swings out from under the car. One configuration of the Cullinan provides what Rolls-Royce calls a viewing suite. At a touch of a button, leather seats and a cocktail table fold out of a storage unit in the trunk. What an awesome way to tailgate. Another configuration comes with a drink cabinet in the center console, complete with a refrigerator, decanter, 2 Rolls-Royce whiskey glasses, and 2 champagne flutes. What would you use your Rolls-Royce Cullinan for?
Disney has created robot acrobats that perform high-flying stunts, sticking a perfect landing every single time. These Stuntronics are autonomous, self-correcting, and remarkably human-like. The Stuntronics project began with a simple, Z-shaped robot called Stickman. From this stick figure prototype, Disney created the more humanoid Stuntronics, which can control their own posture, rotation, and center of mass, and can even strike dramatic superhero poses in midair.
If I could get a stunt robot to test up into a certain point of a stunt, and then I'll just take the robot out, I'll step in and do it maybe a couple of times and we're good to go. So, I mean, it sounds good to me.
I've been building things pretty much my whole life. As a little kid, I loved making small cabins and tree forts and things like that. But for the last 3 years, I've been doing it more seriously and more consistently.
It's like magic. So you have something so small and compact, you can fold it out and a grown man can lean on it and use it. So the beauty behind the design is that it has the same size as a 50 centimeter beer can, but you can kind of pop out a telescopic leg and fold it in one motion.
This robotic farm uses 90% less water than traditional farming. According to the World Resources Institute, the world population will be 10 billion by 2050. That's 2.4 billion more mouths to feed than today. That's a challenge that startup Iron Ox is tackling. Iron Ox wants to create more sustainable farming by combining robotics and hydroponics. Hydroponics is the process of growing plants without soil.
There's multiple advantages of our approach to farming. With hydroponics, we can grow near consumption, near people. And with the robotics, we can make sure that we're getting a consistently great product every week.
The coolest house in Poland is also a fortress. The Safe House was designed by Robert Konieczny. He is one of the most well-known architects in Poland. The home sits in a small village on the outskirts of Warsaw. The final design includes automated walls, window shutters, a gate that also functions as a movie projection screen, and a drawbridge that connects the main house to an enclosed swimming pool. Robert's own home was inspired by some of the features of the Safe House. You can find more of Robert's architectural designs on his website.
This automatic floodgate can rise against floods. The higher the water levels, the higher the gate will rise until it reaches a 90-degree angle. The barrier stands firmly against the floodwater. It was created by Floodbreak.
We've had gates that were deployed during Hurricane Harvey in Houston just recently that saved commercial buildings and shopping centers and hospitals. We have gates that have saved buildings in flash floods in Colorado. We've had buildings that have saved communities in river floods in the upper Midwest. The way it works is it's a floating panel. It's structural, it's incredibly strong, but it lays in the ground, and it's so simple. It just floats up. It literally just floats up and closes the entrance, seals the entrance, creates a wall in front of the entrance that the water cannot go through.
I'm a scientist and I'm an artist. Solid state carbon-13 nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy. The goal here is not just with my work, but any point of view. Try to see what somebody else is seeing. But essentially all I'm doing is carving 3 different shapes into the 3 orthogonal faces of a cube.
Meet the drone builder turned pilot, who invested millions of his own pesos to build a personal flying vehicle based off of drone technology. Watch the ultralight vehicle propel itself skyward using 16 onboard computers.
Concepto Millenia is a flying sports car that uses multi-copter technology.
He claims to be the first person in the Philippines with a car capable of vertical takeoff and landing, and the inventor of the smallest flying car in the world.
I've been piloting drones for almost 10 years now. But flying on something that you created is just a totally different experience. It's just a dream come true.